Have you ever wanted to travel the world? That's what the recruiter told me when I walked into his office. Hello, my name's Diego. I'm going to be giving a speech on how I joined the Navy, a couple of times my experience at boot camp, and a couple mistakes I made along the way that I'm trying to help others avoid. So my main point, right? I joined the Navy when I was 21, joined a lot later than everybody else and who I went to high school with. One of the big things that was not going my way was I didn't know what I was doing in life. So I decided to go to the Navy and see what they had to offer me. The recruiter made it seem like all my wildest dreams were going to come true. And of course, I bit the line and got reeled in. Didn't know what to expect, never had been outside of the state of Texas, and flying to Chicago for boot camp was an eye-opening experience for me. At boot camp, I was told that we were going to have phones, able to shower constantly, do all these different normal routines. It was a complete lie, I would say. I was completely shocked. Having to wake up so early, running around all over the place, getting yelled at, making me do various PT sessions, as they would say. I did a lot of burpees at boot camp, and I did a lot of sweating. So there was that. And then when I finally got out to what we call as the fleet in the Navy, it's when you leave boot camp and finally going to go train to what your job's going to be. I didn't know exactly what I was going to be. I just knew it was going to be in the medical profession. And that was one of the biggest mistakes that early on in my career, I wish I would have known the different career paths you could have chose. So I became what we call a corpsman. And it's just basically a medic for the Navy. The biggest mistakes that I've made was not knowing exactly what we do as corpsmen, not knowing true medicine. My basic knowledge for medicine was very minute. So you have to have some basic understanding of what you're supposed to do, which I had none. I'd wanted to be something medicine for the outside, but I didn't realize everything that this entailed. But I'm glad I chose it. Some of the other mistakes that I made was not knowing medicine, not understanding what life would be like in the Navy, let alone the military in general. Curfews, not being able to stay up late, visit friends, having to be home at a certain time. I was what we call a rule breaker at the beginning of my career. I was always past curfew, getting in trouble, having to stand extra duty or extra work, extra hours, not understanding true medicine at a clinic, getting yelled at, not studying, not taking these things seriously. So was I able to see the world for free? Yes, my recruiter didn't lie on that part. I've been to 36 countries, 40 states, every ocean there is possible. So he didn't lie on that part. But the biggest thing that I learned was if you don't really understand anything in life, if you have questions, don't be afraid to ask. That was my biggest thing. I was so afraid to ask. I just wanted to go and not slow things down. So in life, you have to slow things down and get a better understanding on what you're getting yourself into. You're not trying to end up in my shoes, just being lost in the world.